Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Daily here, and today we have some extremely exciting news for Call to Arms Gates of Hell. The game is getting another DLC expansion, and this one looks like it might be the biggest one yet. It is called the Liberation DLC, and it is going to feature the Western Front, which has not officially been covered yet by Call to Arms, and it's going to include the American faction. This is pretty exciting because as of right now, Call to Arms Gates of Hell has pretty much exclusively been the Eastern Front outside of the modding scene, and some mods like the Valor mod do add the US Army as well as the British Army and stuff like that to the game. However, they're far more limited in what they can do, but this is going to be put directly into the game engine. So here's a brief description. It's going to take you through the most immersive depiction ever made for an RTS game. The single player campaign focuses on 4 legendary Western Front units. The Liberation campaign has the 2nd Rangers and 3rd Armored Division on the US side, and the Festung Europa has the 3rd Fallschirmjäger Division as well as the 116th Panzer Division on the German side. That means we're going to get 4 new campaigns, probably at least 20 missions, if not more. I'm guessing probably closer to like 30, which is awesome. And they're going to have from scaling the steep cliffs at Pointe de Haut to the armored clash at Cologne Cathedral. Every detail has been thoroughly recreated. Dude, the fact that we're getting those 2 battles, it already hypes this up by a tremendous degree. They've also mentioned that they've been working closely with historians as well as volunteers from World War II armor in Florida to help recreate everything. They said that every detail has been covered, meaning this is going to be insanely historically accurate. Bro, just get me in there as a character. I will do some voice acting. Easy. Then it'll be very epic. Either way, the Liberation DLC is going to add the US faction and a number of German vehicles to the game, which is great because Eastern Front vehicles did differ slightly to Western Front vehicles, especially in terms of the paint jobs and the textures, so that'll be pretty nice. So this is going to contain over 150 vehicles total, 500 human models, and 50 weapons, as well as unique support characters such as burst fire artillery or the legendary Red Ball Express, which was basically an American truck convoy that moved very quickly through Europe after D-Day. There are also going to be new German vehicles also, they already mentioned that, and players will be able to enjoy a new Wehrmacht late war doctrine in multiplayer with new units. I hope that also means there's going to be a US unit in multiplayer. I would very much so guess there will be, since with the Finnish continuation war campaign, we did get Finland as a playable multiplayer faction. It would make sense for them to do the US for this as well. But it is going to include 20 Western Front multiplayer maps, 25 Western Front Conquest maps, which is pretty hype. Conquest is coming to this as well, and an incredible assortment of over 500 Western European assets for the editor. There's going to be a lot for modders and map makers and mission creators to be utilizing here, which is really great. They're making upwards of 50 buildings, hundreds of environment objects, and huge improvements to the vegetation visuals, which is going to be the biggest leap in visual quality and the biggest release of fresh new content for the editor in the history of GEM engine games. A DLC is bringing us more content than any GEM editor game change. That is insane. And it's really exciting because not only does this mean we're going to get a ton of stuff to do in the base game itself and in the editor, but also map creators and modders are going to have so many more tools to work with. That's what I think has me most hyped because, I mean, I love the in-game content. It's super detailed. It's super fun. I'm definitely going to be doing a few multiplayer matches and stuff like that and playing through all the campaigns on the channel, of course. However, what really grabs my attention is when modders get all these new tools to use. That really hypes me up tremendously because without modders, games like this would die off when development dies. But giving modders more and more tools as the game develops, and then when this game eventually does get a sequel or whatever, and the original dies off, modders will keep it alive. And that really hypes me up. I'm very excited for that part in particular. So sadly, we do not have a release date yet. My buddy Pershing, you might know him from a number of my multiplayer games with him. He's awesome. Check out Pershing on YouTube. Either way, Pershing does think that it will either come at the end of August or next month. I tend to agree with him. I would think probably early next month. Maybe not August. August might be a little too hopeful, but either way, I'm guessing, and he seems to be guessing as well, at least a month or two out. And with that, not only will the DLC be available, they're also going to be doing content update number 5 for free for everyone. So that means that it's going to have a lot of new units for the base game, raising the quality of visuals of many of the game's assets, and yeah, basically just bringing everything up to speed. If you don't want to buy the Liberation DLC, you're still going to be compatible with the Liberation DLC, and overall the game experience is going to lift up as well. Now, as for the price of the game, we also don't know that just yet. What we do know is that the Scorched Earth DLC, the first one, right now is $10 on Steam. I don't know what it was originally, but I feel like it was a little bit higher than that. I can't remember, but either way, Scorched Earth is only $10. That actually released on my birthday, November 18th. I forgot about that. That was pretty fun. But then the Talvisota campaign, which was the Finnish campaign, ended up releasing for $18. This seems like it's going to be closer to the Talvisota campaign, where it's a lot more troopers on the battlefield that they're adding, a lot more campaigns. Like, this is like an entirely new game practically that they're adding to it, which was very similar to Talvisota. So I would think that this would be more in line with $18 versus $10. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was $20. That honestly sounds fair to me based on everything that they're adding. It's basically like an entirely new game. So I wouldn't be too shocked if we did end up seeing a bigger price tag, like $18 to $20 on this thing. So yeah, guys, I am definitely going to be playing the ever-living crud out of this once it does get released to the public. Maybe they'll send it to me a little bit early. They did send me some keys the last time that a DLC got released. I don't remember if it was early though. That's, I might have to check, but yeah, I don't know if I got early access, but I do know I got some keys. So either way, even if I have to pay for it, I would still buy the keys. It'd be nice if they sent them, but you know, I'd still be playing this on the channel regardless. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited for. Are you excited for this at all? Yeah, all that good stuff. I'm really stoked. This plus Men of War 2 should be releasing this year. Whew. We are getting a lot of good content as strategy gamers. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.